And just like that, we're back. Mudkips are back on stream, and now we have the introduction on stream for the Mount Pleasant Arsonists with their signature monkey theme. The Arsonists were actually able to, I mentioned earlier, I'll say it again, they were able to take one off of the Flint Flapjacks, that's me. So they're sitting at 1-3 right now. Minnesota Mudkips, though, sitting at an unfortunate 0-4. So this matchup here is to determine that third playoff spot for this division. If this series goes 1-1 or the Arsonists take both, then the Arsonists will make it. But if the Mudkips can take both games here, then the Mudkips will take that playoff spot over the Arsonists.
We out here.
We do indeed be out here. I actually did not catch what the field we're going to first. We're either gonna see Yoshi Park from the Mudkips, or we're gonna see Luigi's Mansion of the Arsonists. Not quite sure which one we're seeing first.
Potential Luigi Mancini?
Potential Luigi Mancini. In case you're curious, the Banana Division is also progressing. There was a series between the Commanders and Pineapples that was split, so both of them are now sitting at 3-1. So that division might come down to run differential at the end, which we've been joking about a little bit. Alright, we start game one. We are indeed on Luigi's Mansion here, being the Arsonists' home park. Unfortunately, though, for the Arsonists, they're not actually home on their own home park. They'll be batting first. Diddy Kong was leading off. He will ground out, and the Funky Monkey can follow him up. Funky going down 0-2. He'll strike out. DK stepping up now, hoping to punch one through with his gigantic boxing glove he uses the bat, but he strikes out.
So, Mount Pleasant versus Minnesota. The Mudkips and the Arsonists.
Water versus fire. So theoretically, this is a water-type matchup. Favored, you know, right? Right.
Arsonists coming into this game at 1 win and Mudkips at none.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Mudkips need to take both here if they want to make the playoffs. Seems very doable for them. I've noticed, I've been watching a lot of the Mudkips' games so far. Their big issue has been that their offense tends to only get going when there's 2 outs in an inning already. They've done that a lot of 2-out runners. If they can get those runners a little earlier in that inning, then we could see some really tough scoring coming out from these Mudkips. And just as I say that, a 2-out runner on base. With Green Toad, he looks kind of like Yellow Toad with this funny little lighting.
Yeah, the lighting here tends to make characters look yellower.
Yeah.
I've noticed that with Blue Pianta as well, it tends to look like a Green Pianta, which does not exist.
Green Pianta. The Foomba!
Foomba! Team with Goomba and Foomba? Dangerous.
True.
Foomba strikes out, though.
Yeah, Peach, of course, one of the best pitchers in the game. And making a play on her own right there. Yeah, this is a matchup that we have never seen before at a draft event. So, honestly, there's not really a good precedent here. We kind of just have to go off of these teams' legacies if we want to pick a favorite to win this one. Baby Peach tries to do it without a Star Swing, but of course, it's Baby Peach.
Baby Peach, horse hitter again?
Yeah, one of for sure.
Toadsworth is also pretty awful.
Baby Luigi.
Baby Luigi.
Baby Luigi get a hit challenge. Yellow Toad! The
Yode!
Toad!
That's a Yode Bomb! Been a while.
Finally!
The reigning MVP.
The Mudkips have been looking for it all day. What a moonshot, literally, from Yode coming out. Put it, looking to follow up. Has the 5 stars in the pocket, chooses not to use it. Darkbone's another kind of formidable home run hitter, and we see that power, but that one is hooking way foul. The toughest part about this DK pitcher is that sometimes it's really hard to get the timing exactly right on it. Sometimes when you hit off DK, it just goes to the first or third baseman, and they sometimes just catch the ball every single time, as I have learned the hard way.
Fastballs tend to be better in this game, as I notice a lot of non-charge pitches tend to get hit for home runs.
That is true. Wiggler will swing and a miss a few times, striking out for the Arsonists. Goomba was an MVP candidate at one time, didn't quite get it. Did Baby Peach just like bobble it and catch it back again?
Yeah.
It looked really weird there. Still makes the play, still makes the out. Switch back to this Mudkips offense. Got that Yod Bomb. See if anyone can follow it up. Red Mew with a little bit too much power on that swing gets back to that outfielder for the out. Red Yoshi does like literally the exact same thing.
Gooba being one of the best right fielders in the game.
True.
Playing left field today.
These will do a star swing, has to get it away from Blooper and Paragoomba. Looks like it will this time, but she'll only stay at first. Not quite that double that she really wants with that star swing.
You want to say guaranteed double, but that is not necessarily the case.
Peach connects with the star swing. Mudkips have had trouble connecting it all day, but finally getting it now.
Well, that should score a run.
And Davey will make it home with time to spare. It's a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Mudkips.
Me, you dumb MFer, says Matthew. Fair enough. That was a classic Sluggers moment.
He really looks like Yellow Toad. It's an imposter. But he still has the hitting nonetheless. Punches one through the gap. Runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Quick throw avoids the ghost there.
Baby Peach coming up needs to use a star here. She needs the crutch. But
Wiggler with a nasty backhanded pick.
Seriously, what is it with Wiggler and catching star swings? He has 4 fielding. And it was briefly a misconception that the fielding set didn't actually matter, but eventually people found out that it actually does matter when biffing stuff. But for some reason, Wiggler has just been able to catch like every single star swing today. I don't know how.
That is truly miraculous, because I feel like he messes up a lot normally.
Funky Kong squares it up. This is the Matthew signature.
And there it goes. No chance! It's gone! Funky Monkey Bomb!
Mount Pleasant Arsonists on the board, narrowing this lead to 1.
He in fact did do the Funky Kong thing. Let's see if DK can follow up with a nice star swing up the middle.
Baby Peach sacrifices her body, though, to prevent that from going to the outfield. DK will have to settle it first.
Honestly, a nice play there, going for the sack. Here comes Fumba with a star hit to center field. Thankfully, DK does not get double off at second.
Now 2 runners on. Toadsworth coming up, using a star of his own.
It's off Green Toad. That's a fair ball. It's going to roll into the outfield. 1 run is home. And Toadsworth, the unlikely RBI, ties this game 2-2.
And Mount Pleasant Arsonists aren't done yet. They got Goomba coming up here with runners on the corners. I believe 1 out. And the Mudkips, seeing the situation, rightfully are going to change out their pitcher. They're de-aging Peach. She is now a baby.
Go back. I want to be baby.
Baby Peach, of course, a risky pitcher.
Oh, looks like Goomba's going to get a sack fly, though. Oh, what a play! The bunny toss!
It's a close play at home. The Arsonists.
Oh, that was an incredible effort there.
That was really close to being a miraculous save of that sac fly, but not quite. Arsonists have now taken the lead in the top of the 4th. Oh, but Blooper being a little too antsy on those pitches. He'll strike out to end the inning and end that rally.
Minnesota now down quite the familiar position.
But they're only down 1 with Yode coming back up. We've seen what he can do before.
All he needs to do is time it up.
Oh, he got pretty good timing on that, but not good enough. It'll fly out to Paragoomba.
Got jammed just a little bit, and that's all it takes with the Toads. I honestly think that the Toads are kind of like K. Rool light. If they get the sweet spot on a bad pitch, it's a home run. Not as frequently as K. Rool, mind you, but...
But really fighting for this one.
That was a good hit, but it's going to be caught.
Unfortunate for Toad out there. She really wanted that one. Dark Bones, another hitter who could potentially punch one through all the way past the fence. Oh, but he strikes out there, swinging early on those pitches. Looked like a game earlier that the Mudkips could have taken, but now they're going to be down to the last 3 outs. With the Arsonists, of course, a chance to tack some on before they get there.
Ooh, not quite able to time that up. Still 0-2.
It was 0-3. I won on Owen's home.
Okay.
But I thought we had a ground rule double. It turned out to be a home run.
Interesting.
It hit Yellow E in the face and then bounced out.
Oh yeah, if it doesn't hit the ground, it's a home run.
Yeah.
But anyways, there you go.
No 1-3-1 on
Unknown.
Owens.
Yes.
So we've just received information of Noah now sitting at 4-1.
I am very scared because Noah's run differential is insane, and he's shaping up to tie me in record.
Speaking of tying up the record here, Mudkips need to tie up this score.
Hey, yo.
In order to keep their chances of tying up their records. Red Me grounding out, though, not what they wanted to see to start this inning. Red Yoshi really needs to get on base here. Oh, it's off of Blooper in the infield, caught in the outfield. 2 outs, but they do have their star players coming up. Daisy has to avoid the Arsonist Flyers. I can't really see exactly, it's too dark, but it'll get past them. It'll be 2 bases for Daisy. Peach is going to step up with stars in the bag. Needs to connect on a star swing here, and it might just bring Daisy all the way home. She connects instantly on it. The ball stays fair.
And it's past Diddy Kong into center field. Who is fielding this ball? Donkey Kong! Well, Peach didn't take the opportunity to go for 2 there. Probably could have. But it is a tie ball game.
Yeah, Mudkips doing exactly what they needed to do. Just the most guaranteed hits they could have gotten were the Daisy star swing and the Peach star swing. And that's exactly what they did.
DK star pitch.
He's angry.
And gets the pop-up. That pitch is so good at getting a pop-up.
That'll end the inning. And for the second time for the Mount Pleasant Arsonists today, they're going to extras. Last extra inning, the Arsonists were able to take the game eventually. But this one, it's still anybody's game, honestly. Especially after Funky grounds out. Arsonists, of course, love Funky so much for their offense. They'll have to do it without him, though. They want to do it this inning. DK whiffs on 3 pitches in a row. Classic DK.
Classic DK. Well, now with Mount Pleasant missing out on Funky Kong and Donkey Kong this turn of the lineup, I think you want to play so you can get them back in the lineup again.
Yeah.
Play for another round, and you just need to get some good defense out there.
Well, now, of course, it's the bottom of the inning.
DK's still out on the mound. He has got an absolute workhorse arm on him. Foul ball.
Funky finally doesn't catch a star hit, and it's a foul ball. Wiggler finally misses a star. That's very cathartic for me, I'm sorry.
I can tell. You got a little bit excited.
Finally, Wiggler. When I use Wiggler for 3 times in a row, we always miss those.
Oh, Yellow Toad squares it up, but that's going to go... Goomba on the warning track makes the catch. Actually, it was Goomba.
Just a little bit more power on that, and that would have been the end of the game, but instead we keep going here. So that puts a star hit.
It's off Blooper, and it's going to drop, and I don't know what Baby Peach was doing.
I don't know either.
I think that's a tough situation where if the runner goes and Meek catches that off the deflection, it's a double play. So you just take the chance and you take the one out.
Matt not happy to see this upcoming lineup.
He does know you don't have to pick Toadsworth.
It's funny though, Toadsworth, I believe, was what helped him to get the lead that he had before the Mudkips came back and tied it. If he was a big part of that rally they had. But this is an average Toadsworth at bat. He'll ground out.
Goomba fouls one off. A scary pitching tandem, Peach and Daisy.
Ooh, well hit ball by Goomba right along the line there.
Doinks it in there, as you might say. And Blooper gets the star hit off Peach. 2 on, 1 out. Perhaps.
And
We shall see a run across the plate because Wiggler is at the dish.
even if they don't score here, they're bringing their lineup around now. They're bringing it back to those monkeys that they love so much.
Wiggler on Luigi's Mansion generates a lot of lag on that star hit.
Yeah, Wiggler on Luigi's Mansion, it might be the very hardest character to hit with, simply because lag.
What an absolute great catch! Clutch catch from Green Toad. Keeps this game tied. Going bottom 7.
Uh-oh, I see a Daisy coming up for the Mudkips. If they play their cards right, they might be able to do exactly what they did to tie this game.
Wiggler just bent over, picked that ball. Red Yoshi hoping to get it down the line. He will. That could be 2. He didn't run.
Stays safe. Probably doesn't want to get caught out with some bad base running. Daisy will star swing again. It has to avoid the flyers. Once again, looks like it will.
Red Yoshi needs to be running. Red Yoshi needs to be running, and he's not. Only makes it up to 3rd.
Now we have an interesting part again. Once again, Peach is up. If
May
she
we
connects
see
with the star swing here, it's a fair ball and
A
it gets past
walk-off
them.
part swing. Oh, the star pitch. Matt is not messing around. Gets the star hit.
It connects. It's a fair ball.
And that will be the
It's past
game.
Blooper. It's past everybody. The Mudkips will take this one.
The Mudkips have won.
Oh no.
A much-needed win for this franchise. Mudkips win
At the Arsonist home park as well.
4-3. The final.
So now we have a very interesting game 2. Actually, there's not any ifs. The winner of the game makes the playoffs. There's no ifs. There's no ifs.
It all comes down to this.
They will be the 3rd seed in the playoffs, whoever wins this next game. We're going on to the Minnesota home park, which is Yoshi Park. It all comes down to this. Which then after this, I believe we have the decider of the 1 seed, which is a very similar situation that we went into here, where one team is going to have to take both. In this case, next match, the Flint Flapjacks will have to take both off of the Sand Beach Sluggers in order for them to claim the 1 seed.
Sand Beach so far 4-0.
Yep, they've had a very Flint Flapjacks run where they don't let the other opponent score.
1 run allowed in 4 games is positively disgusting.
I mean, to be fair, the Flint Flapjacks are also doing the same thing. They've allowed 4 runs in 4 games. It's just...
Nuh-uh, more impressive.
No, still very impressive. Which actually, yeah, we're looking at the total standings. They've been counting Pineapples have only allowed 5 runs in 5 games.
Who saw that coming?
No.
The team that needed pitching.
Yeah,
I'm dropping Baby Luigi, by the way.
you're dropping Baby Luigi.
He is a liability.
He is a liability. He is a liability.
No, like, honestly, though, I always find myself having Baby Luigi just sitting there at the bottom of the lineup doing nothing. Like, I can even make an outfield without him. I just need to drop him and get him better players.
Based.
I believe I still have like 8 draft points remaining. So
Yeah, I know. I really like. I have Dixie Kong on my team. She's kind of a liability for me too. But like, I don't know who I would swap her out for. The only thing that she does well is that I have chemistry with Pink Me, so she helps my lineup a little bit.
You haven't tried pitching with her yet?
Not really. I haven't needed it. The only time I've had to go off of King Boo was extra innings against the Arsonists.
You do have King.
And I used Pink Me for that, which Pink Me worked very well. I think the only reason why the what's it called? Some of those runs ended up scoring was because King Boo was terrible in the field when he wasn't pitching. Decided to throw home instead of throwing for the double play, which ended the inning. Come on, King Boo. I'm still upset over that.
A little salty about it.
I'm a little salty about King Boo. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if the bottom of the inning stayed the same, which I guess that's a big assumption because you know who knows how things stay the same when you mess with one play. But still, we'll get the puppy on screen briefly as well.
Oh my goodness, puppy.
Let's get a brief little break there. Allow some breather because this is honestly this is the biggest game I think that the Mudkips have ever played, because Mudkips have struggled to find wins here. If they can just find one more, they can make it into the playoffs for the first time.
Worm on stream.
Worm on stream. So now the question is it a puppy power-up?
Sven is always the puppy power-up.
Puppy power-up? Is this what Matt needs to take this game and punch his ticket to the playoffs?
Such a good boy. Look at him.
Oh, bye-bye, Sven.
Who's making the World Series this year?
Who's making the world, like in MLB, or
Yeah.
The World Series?
Mm-hmm. And why is it Wiggler? Where is Wiggler signing this offseason?
Wiggler is signing with, where would Wiggler sign with? What team would Wiggler sign with?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers. The Dodgers.
They're the only team that can afford him.
The Dodgers. It's really funny though. Wiggler, this event, has been primarily getting his value out of fielding. When he is the batter plus runner, like he is fast and hits well.
Does not field.
Yeah,
Normal. He's doing well.
But yeah, this draft event, he's been fielding up a storm is what I was gonna say. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm gonna go with it.
I think third base as a position leans into his strengths. He struggles to pick up the ball off the ground, so you don't want to have him play middle infield necessarily. But at third base, you can take advantage of that large hitbox and just have him make some grabs. And a decently strong arm, too.
True, true, true. Looks like our players are almost ready to get into this key deciding match. On Yoshi Park at night. One of these players will be saying goodbye at the end of this match. The question is, who? Looks like Mudkips will once again be up to bat first. They keep being the first ones to bat, which is a little unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie.
It kind of is.
Especially with the lineup they have. They like to build stars early.
Brown me able to use that phantom hand, reach over and make that catch.
Oh, Daisy hits one really well, but just barely foul. If that was a fair ball, that would have been very, very well placed.
Speaking of which,
Off
right
the
off
pipe.
the pipe. Honestly, you want that to roll to the wall. Looks like with the train coming, could have been 2 bases.
Oh, Peach just barely doesn't have that star ready.
If she gets a foul ball here. Instead, she gets a true hit. Peach with a hit.
Holy crap.
We have a score? Pinconning just beat Dow 2-1.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, here comes Noah.
Noah, furious that last time he did not make the playoffs. He will now make the playoffs with a 5-1 record, and it will now come down to run differential, whether he's the first or second seed. Aiden will have to have a positive 14 to tie Noah, and that has to come against Ann Arbor.
I see.
If Aiden wants that 1 seed.
I think Noah might have the 1 seed. More incentive yet to drop baby Luigi. I need some offense. Anyway, back to the game at hand here. Looks like Funky Kong got out. Here comes DK. He strikes out on 3 pitches.
Classic DK.
If he's not getting that star swing, if he's not hitting a home run, he is striking out.
Classic DK.
Road flies out.
Classic Road just flying out to right field. That's the Road.
Baby Peach thinking she got a hit, but Wiggler says, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Here comes Yod. Fouls one off. He wants the pitch.
Be very, very careful. Is Yellow Toad.
Goomba able to catch that one in left field, though.
The Tigers are winning. They scored on 2 bases loaded walks.
Yay.
It's spring training. No actual baseball being played. Nothing meaningful.
This is the actual baseball right
That's
here.
right!
Mario Super Sluggers, baby.
Yod just absolutely could not catch that.
Yod cried.
That was kind of embarrassing.
Womp womp.
Goomba gets a nice little base hit.
Little Goomber.
2 Goombers on the Poomber. And Toadsworth is hoping to knock him in.
2 Goombers on the Poober, eh? Where I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna hit a little ding dong.
I'm going to be McGucket.
Anyway, Toadsworth just struck out.
Wiggler looking to do some damage, instead just grounds out to Yellow Toad.
The yellow connection.
Goomber's left on to Poomber.
It sounds like it's some kind of a slang for a toilet.
I am exclusively referring to it as the Poomber from now on.
On Poomber. I feel like Dark Bones is due for something. He keeps not connecting well enough. Still overdue at this point.
Red Yoshi singles with the star hit to center field.
Seems like Mudkips are gonna do their tried and true. Daisy coming up, probably gonna use that star swing. Connects, has to avoid the flyers on the Arsonists once again.
Nope.
Oh, bloopers there this time. It'll be caught for an out. Yeah, the Arsonists here have Blooper and Paragoomba, I believe, who can fly just over that fence, catch that star swing for free.
Not guaranteed in any way against this team.
But I do have to note, though, that does mean Peach is the leadoff hitter for next inning for the Mudkips. Donkey Kong tries to use a star swing, but honestly, I don't think his star swing is that great. I feel like it does what it just did there a good amount.
Oh, for sure. It's got the power hitter star swing, which is just a slow line drive into the gap. Well, sometimes it's not into the gap.
A lot of the time it's to a fielder.
Yep.
Hey, remember when I said Peach is the leadoff for the Mudkips? Here she comes! Got 3 stars, burns 1, burns 2. Connects with the 3rd, though. I do not believe there are any girls on Matt's team. I think this is a pretty guaranteed double for Peach.
Make that 3 because Donkey Kong is once again gonna
DK. Donkey Kong!
Are you gonna step in the way of a silverback?
I wouldn't. Foul off of Funky Kong there. Toadette really eager to hit something here.
Oh, and she gets it into the gap! Toadette with A hit to Driving Peach!
Genuine line drive hit from Toadette!
Toadette pop off on that girl. Absolutely flex on him. Say, I can get a good hit.
Peach will go home pretty easily there. Lead in favor of the Mudkips. Oh, Wiggler snatching that out of the air with his tall hitbox.
Doubles off Toadette at first. What a double play. A scary foul ball from Baby Peach?
Baby Peach?
Baby Peach?
What?
Strikes out.
What? Arsonists now need to score. Still got 2 innings to do it. They do need to put a run on the board soon. DK Star Swing will help that. Baby Peach just catches it!
She just caught it?
The rare just catch of the DK Star Swing?
She just caught it.
She just caught it.
Huh?
Huh? Womp womp. Huh?
Just womp womp.
Womp womp Matt.
Oh, Fumba gets it off Green Toad. It's into the Piranha Plant Pipe. Oh no.
Paragoomba not sure where to go.
Paragoomba not sure where to go. What is Paragoomba doing?
Peach doesn't throw the ball very quickly. Just lets Paragoomba get back for free. 2 runners on though. Goomba stepping up. Star is used. Gets past the infield.
Paragoomba decides to retreat, as he should.
The triple Goomba on base on Goom.
Oh, and it's off Green Toad. 1 run is in, and just 1 run. It's a tie ball game.
The triple Goomba. What are they on?
Goombers on the boomer.
Anyway, Wiggler star hit.
Looking for the sack fly.
Honestly, that's the best thing about Wiggler Star Swing is the sack fly capabilities. Arsonists have now taken the lead back. Blooper hoping to bring some of these runners that are on base home.
Hoping to punish the new pitcher.
And extend this lead. They will probably need it, honestly. Piranha Plant doesn't quite snatch it. Instead, Red Yoshi will catch that in left field.
All
We
right.
go top 5.
Matt has the lead. Mount Pleasant looking to sneak into the playoffs. Yellow Toad!
Yo! It's going back.
It's the Yellow Toad magic!
Chris popping off for the Yode Bomb. We're back to a tie ball game in the top of the 5th. Still no outs. Mudkips with a chance to take the lead back here.
And what is a down year for Yode? He just saved the season for the Mudkips.
Ooh, Diddy Kong having a little bit bigger hitbox than you might expect there. Able to get that ball, turn that into a ground out. Darkbones, I've said he's overdue for something.
He flies it down the line. It's hooking. It's a fair ball, and it is gone. A home run.
Just like I said, he was overdue for something like that. There it is, right when the Mudkips need it. They now have the lead.
Darkbones hooking it right there down the line. Takes the lead like you said, Dan. Wow.
And just like that, the Mudkips are back to the scary part of their lineup. Red Yoshi here loves to use stars to get on base. Doesn't quite have enough to do it this time because if he can get on base, Daisy and Peach follow. He'll strike out, so Daisy and Peach will have to do it with 2 outs, but still, this inning is not over by any means.
Daisy past the Flyers into... Oh, wait,
Oh,
Paragoomba
Paragoomba.
coming in makes the catch. The other Flyer coming in from right field this time.
Yep, Daisy doesn't quite place that right, but
Daisy 0 for 2 on the fly balls in this game.
hey, the only good news for that is that if Mount Pleasant can tie it back up, we go to extras here. Once again, Peach's leadoff. But ground out won't help them. Diddy Kong will get one through the gap. And the Piranha Plant, he's not running though, so...
Diddy Kong definitely should be running on that. The runners don't know what to do when it ball gets into the Piranha Plant.
I mean, to be fair, if you have no idea where the ball is, what do? Matt does have 5 stars here. Donkey Kong falling down 0-2 though.
Donkey Kong
Up!
connects! That ball is gone!
Matt walks up the game and punches his ticket to the playoffs.
The monkey gets his revenge! Arsonists win!
Holy guacamole, what a game.
All the momentum in the world carrying into these playoffs for the Arsonists. Donkey Kong MVP, of course.
Oh my goodness, dude. Both games ending 3-4. So many points for DK.
Alright, well, do we have one more set here in the regular season?
We do, because the first seed of this division is still not determined, and that's what we're about to see. The Flint Flapjacks and Sand Beach Sluggers are about to face off to end off the regular season.
See you soon!